Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Old El Paso Cinnamon Toast Crunch Dessert Taco Shells. They are blasted with Cinnadust. You get 10 stand and stuffed shells for $4.49. These were $4.49 at Winn-Dixie. We bought these while we were on vacation in Florida. These have been out for a little while. We've never gotten them in our area. We have looked everywhere and we did not see them in our area. So if they're broken, I'm not going to blame Old El Paso because these came home in our luggage. So they very well could be broken. We're just all going to get a surprise right here. We're going to see. And if they are broken, it's okay. We'll make some kind of dessert out of them. They don't look broken. They look fine.
They're pretty well packed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those actually look perfect. Okay. So I'm going to get probably 4 or 3. I'll get 3 because we'll make a dessert. We'll make a dessert for me and a dessert for Kevin, and then we'll try one by itself, like without any dessert. But what you want to do is, it says you can heat these up 2 different ways. You can heat them in the oven, which is how we're going to do it. You want to heat your oven to 325, unwrap shells, place on cookie sheet, and pull apart slightly. Bake 4 to 5 minutes until crisp.
Yeah, I wonder if you need them laying down.
Okay, so you think they just wanted you to do them like this? Okay, well, I know when I buy regular Old El Paso shells that aren't stand and stuff, I do heat them this way. But then the stand and stuff, I have started making baked tacos, and so I pull them apart because I like to fill them. We're not filling them, and so we're going to heat them up like this. Anyway, okay, so you can heat them in the oven like we're going to do for 45 minutes, or you can put them in the microwave. Do not leave microwave unattended while heating. It says unwrap, place 10 shells on microwavable plate. Do not microwave shells on paper products or paper plates. Fan out, overlapping slightly. Microwave on high for 15 seconds. Do not overheat. Let stand 1 minute. Note, unheated shells will be chewy. Do not heat taco shells in toaster oven due to possible risk of fire. Store leftover taco shells in resealable food bag or container. So they're talking about a Ziploc bag. So we're going to be baking these for 4 minutes, and then we'll be back. These have finished baking, and I'm sure they're going to be hot. This is the bad thing about laying them down, is they kind of...
Maybe the other ones will be better.
Yeah, let me look. Ah, they are. Okay. Because you don't want to have to squeeze your ice cream. Let me put that over to the side. I'm using these toaster tongs that Rachel sent us a long time ago, but they work. Okay, so I have, you can do, fix these any way you want. They give a suggestion here. It looks like they have ice cream, cinnamon sugar. It looks like they have some caramel. I was going to use my ice cream scoop, but I think that's going to be too big now that I see these. So I'm going to use a little spoon and put some, there she goes, spilling the ice cream. I'm going to put some ice cream. Now your ice cream, look at that. Those little balls, I don't, that must be, yes, that's what that is. We have a melon baller, don't we?
Who knows?
We used to. Okay, so I'm going to put some ice cream in here. This is that Better Goods, the Walmart brand, vanilla. Yeah, double vanilla. We really like those. We've reviewed them. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I have some cinnamon, and I'm going to use a teaspoon of cinnamon. Just a teaspoon. And then I'm going to use a tablespoon of sugar. A heaping tablespoon of sugar. Because that's what I do. And then I'm going to mix it up like that. Might need some more sugar. I think I need some more sugar. There we go. That looks better. Okay, now we're gonna sprinkle this on top. Like this. That looks good. Yeah, who needs to spend money on that Cinnamon Toast Crunch stuff when you can make your own in 2 seconds? And then we have honey. And the reason we're using honey is because if you ever had fried ice cream from like Chi-Chi's or someplace, we did a video. It's one of our biggest videos on the channel of fried ice cream.
It was a long time ago.
It was ages. The quality's horrible, but it's real authentic fried ice cream. And you use honey. So that is how that should look. Okay, so this looks really good. But we're going to try the plain shell by itself, because why wouldn't we? See, it says 2 shells are 160 calories, and there's 5 servings in here. They're gluten-free, made by General Mills, and literally the ingredients are really short. Limed corn flour, palm oil, fructose, sugar, cinnamon, and salt. So 7 ingredients.
It honestly tastes like just a corn tortilla with a very slight cinnamon flavor. Mm-hmm. It's not bad. I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but it's not bad.
You do taste the cinnamon.
Yeah.
But it's very, very, very light.
Yeah, I mean, you would know something was there if somebody didn't tell you, but
you still do get the underlying.
It's mostly corn
tortilla flavor.
Yeah,
it's just very light. So what that tells me is that your dessert is all going to depend on what you stuff it with.
Yeah, you could buy regular corn tortillas and do the same thing.
But think about it. Tacos are the same way. Your tacos, the goodness of a taco depends on what you put in it. I mean, I like the shell too. That's great. But yeah, it all depends, I think. Although, we've never bought the flavored shells. They have all kinds of flavored shells, like
the spicy ones,
jalapeno and nacho and ranch and stuff like that. We haven't tried those. Mm-hmm. Maybe those are a lot stronger. I don't know.
I can just tell you could do this. If you don't see these in your area and this sounds interesting to you, you can just buy regular stand-up corn tacos and be fine.
No, that is good.
Yeah, but only because of what you put in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you taste the honey, you get the cinnamon, you get the nice vanilla ice cream. It actually tastes good with the corn tortilla.
It is
surprising. Which fried ice cream is a tortilla too. So
if you like fried ice cream, oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. You know what?
Who would have known?
Huh?
I said, who would have known?
I like it.
I like it too, but not necessarily because of the shell.
I like I'm glad the shell is crispy. Mm-hmm. I was worried when I first took them out of the oven. The way they were laying there, and they were kind of like glistening. I was afraid they were going to be soggy. It is not soggy. It is crunchy.
No, it's crunchy.
And I love it with the ice cream. I like it with exactly the way we did it. I would do it again and again exactly that way. And so I think them putting caramel on there, I'm sure that's good too. But if you want a traditional fried ice cream, take some honey and put it on there. It's wonderful. It's like sugar overload. But you really do get that, because I put that additional cinnamon and sugar on there. Mm-hmm. It's delicious. I think these are really good.
Yeah, and if you did want to buy the Cinnadust, you could use that instead of the cinnamon sugar. Yeah, it falls apart after a while. Mm-hmm. Because the ice cream gets melty and it's making a mess. Mm-hmm. But I do think they're good. I do think this whole thing is good. I still argue that you don't need these specifically to make this. You could make it just with a regular taco shell.
Yeah.
I'm just making a mess too. You can make it with a regular taco shell. You don't need it that's dusted with cinnamon and all that. You don't. It doesn't make enough difference to make a standout flavor.
That's true, but I do not think these are bad. I really don't.
No, I don't think they taste bad.
And I think too, what you could do with these, if you don't want it to be messy like this, you could do it in a ball. You could take
break
these,
them up even.
You could break them up, put them on top, or you could break them up into hunks like bigger than this, and you could scoop. So take it, of course you would have it in a bowl, but take it in the bowl and scoop it just like you do your regular dip, your salsa.
Yeah.
But I love how crunchy they are, and I love how the way that I doctored them just worked perfect.
Yep. Yeah, and like I said, it actually works with the corn tortilla. It tastes really, really good, actually.
It does. So I like them. I know that'll surprise probably a lot of people. It seemed like when I found them, somebody said, I don't know if it was on Instagram or what, but somebody said they had heard like bad things about these or something like that. They are light by themselves, but
yeah, I don't think that they're necessarily worth buying if they're more expensive.
I think they were $4.49 at Winn-Dixie, but Winn-Dixie's a more expensive store. I guarantee you if you found them at Walmart, they're going to be cheaper. But I still stand by what I said at the beginning. Just like a good taco, it all depends on how you season your meat and what you put in that taco. This is no different. It's going to depend on what you do to it.
Yeah, I mean, by themselves, they're very, very plain. I mean, they're just, you barely taste the cinnamon, but you add stuff to it, of course it's going to
Exactly. So, for me, I think these are really good. I like it. I think it made a good dessert.
I think they're very, very good. You could do the same thing with a regular taco shell, though.
There you go. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.